My man coming at ya. And you know I had to get ya.
Who's a teammate and a friend. One of my best friends in the world, never bothered anybody. But because Jason Whitlock is so addicted and fixated on me, he's gonna go after my boys. It's who he is. And then he's trying to hide behind my quote unquote bump my basketball career. I didn't have one. Cracked my kneecap in half. Couple of months after I got there, it was over before it began, damn it. Who cares? I'm 58 years old, in the business that you're in, and it's at the same time that you're in, smoking your ass.
Man, if we talking about it like he's talking about it in terms of a race, of how it started, which Jason Whitlock is putting a lot of emphasis into, right? Man, if the foundation is cracked, if it's a lie from the beginning, then all we are getting are lies. Where Stephen A. Smith is saying, first of all, how you gonna prove I'm lying? How you gonna prove I'm wrong? Second of all, I'm here now. So whatever foundation that was set, it must be strong enough because look at what I've built. Woo! This is gang related right here.
Smoking you. Excuse my language. You can't fuck with me, Jay. Not even a little bit. Wow. There's levels to this. And your ass is smaller than a cockroach compared to me. You're nothing.
And this is what's always tough about when you get into these type of conversations. What are you really using as your legend, as they say, as your guide? What are you really using as metrics? Okay, because let's just go. If we're talking about who's the better journalist, a subjective conversation, you're going to have a longer conversation. If you're getting into what success is determined by the masses, which a lot of people would say is money, fame, popularity, power, etc., then it's going to be a shorter conversation. Stephen A. Smith sits at the top. The only one he can look to the side and see whether he looks up a little, down a little, is Pat McAfee, right? You can get into some other conversations. Who has money? Jim Rome has a ton of money. People don't give him the credit. You know, Dan Patrick has his own cottage industry. People don't want to talk about that. Colin Cowherd has a company valued in 9 figures. You know, like, but the point is what Stephen A. Smith is saying, you and I, we're not even in the same division. Are we even playing the same sport? And that's gang related. But Jason is saying, no. Don't try to morph this into all these worldly things of what success looks like. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about who you are and what you're doing, and more importantly, how you're doing it. Anybody can get all of that. Shouldn't say anybody. Can get all that if they doing what you're doing, just going up there and lying. You see the tug of war? I do.
You are an expert troller. I'll
crazy.
give you that.
This is crazy.
And you can evoke emotional responses and conversations because you're willing to stoop to the lowest of the low by attacking people's loved ones in order to get them.
I mean, it's happening to you, so yes. But I wouldn't put that moniker, I wouldn't put that all on Jason Whitlock. What Jason Whitlock is, I told you guys before, he's the uncomfortable voice. He's the awkwardness. He's the one that's saying everything you're probably thinking before the filters, before the socialization, before the maturation, whatever you want to call it. But that lizard brain, whatever you want to call it, it's real. I grew up with family like that. It wasn't even at the barbecue. I'm talking about on the daily. Sitting there in the living room. I'm telling you like it is. Now, is it always the way you want to hear it? I had issues with my family. It's like, you just met him. Can you say hello first? Nah, it's time to undress. It's time to get to the real. Forget all the other mess.
But know this. All you're doing is getting a reaction out of me to address how despicable you truly are.
Good word.
But in the end, understand that when your fat ass is sitting behind your desk,
Oh my God.
and you don't want to roll around it because you don't want everybody to see how rotund you are, no, everything about my life is better than yours.
Jesus. Okay, here we go. One, like, I get it. Like, it's a rap battle right now, so you got to say what you got to say, as long as it rhymes, and you're gonna try and win this battle. At the same time, a lot of these things are in two different dimensions. Stephen A. Smith is talking about the dimension we all can see, the superficial. Who's in better shape? Who has more money? Who's more popular? Who has more followers? Like all that stuff. But we all know that that's thinly veiled most of the times, a lot of the times, right? Like there's real issues behind those presentations. Well, Whitlock is saying, I'm fine the way I am. And Whitlock is trying to highlight, like, but who I am, what I am, whether it's fulfillment, whether it's integrity, whether it's what the context is that's colored in, not the outline. You have a great, tremendous outline, Stephen A. Salute. But what's really in there? What's really in that drawing, that coloring book? What were we really looking like? How vibrant is that real person in there? Who's that real person? And they're talking in two different dimensions, and I don't see how they're going to ever come to an agreement. So this won't be our last video on this.
I've never said this about anybody else, and I never will. This is specifically for you.
Uh-oh.
You've lost. I'm better than you.
Damn.
The public says it. Everybody knows it. And you looked so pathetic, it had me wondering, really, he must be in really, really dire straits. So I decided to do something about that.
Okay, before you do it, though, and I know what the answers are, but Whitlock is going to say, the public can't tell me what I'm thinking. The public can't tell me who the winner is. I'm not even in the battle with you. I know Whitlock is going to be about God is his judge, and it's going to be about the Christianity and his beliefs. And let's just be real. If you're a believer, I'm a believer. So if you're a believer, you understand nothing that Stephen A. Smith has said, if you're a believer, or even have that kind of ideology, mindset, none of that is saying that he lost. Like riches don't mean somebody beating you unless you're in the rap battle. Other than that, in real life battles, nah. I've been poor and I've been rich. There's some wins over there in that poor part. There was some wins. So we can't tell most of the world you lost to somebody. Why? Because look how much money you got. Like that's not a simple answer. That's a much more complex answer. I think that's what it is. Jason wants to have the complex conversation, and Stephen A. wants to end it because of all the attacks and just say simply, you know the answer.
Nice studio. Something you can't afford. Somewhere along the way, you know what I'm contemplating doing, Jason? I haven't made a decision yet. But I'm thinking about starting a GoFundMe account for you. Because clearly you're that desperate. That's why you talk about me so much. Look at your numbers when you're talking about me, and look at your numbers when you don't.
Okay, now the GoFundMe. Jesus. Good luck with that. Like, let's see how that plays, and let's see if you set this up and do it right. I don't like the numbers conversation when people do this all the time, because I've been in both parts of media. I've been independent media right now, and I've been, legacy media before for 20-some years. Dog, there's a reason why we talk about the Cowboys in legacy media, the Lakers, LeBron. Like, there's a reason. Look at the numbers when they're talked about, and look at the numbers when you're not talking about them. Right? Look at the D block versus the A block when it's LeBron. Like, every industry has its hits. Music, Drake, Kendrick. Like, play Yankee. What's his name? Who just did it? Not Daddy Yankee. Like, every industry has it. Play Bad Bunny. Like, you're going to have your spikes because you're talking about the big dogs. And you are a big dog. We understand that. But doesn't mean that you don't also play the same game he's playing. All right? Do First Take without talking about LeBron. Do it without talking about the Yankees. Do it without talking about the Lakers. Do it without talking about the Cowboys. And let's see your numbers. You know what I'm saying.
I keep you relevant.
Well, damn.
That's perhaps the worst insult of it all.
That's not it. That's not it.
Fat Bastard Lock.
What is this?
That's the title of the GoFundMe account. Fat Bastard Lock.
Now, Stephen A., you just said that you don't know if you're going to do it. You already got the damn graphic. Okay, now he's in soap operas, so we're going to go through this. But come on, man. Like go there. Go there. You ain't got to like tiptoe. Go there. Oh, no, we not. Don't do it.
That's for you, my brother.
Oh, man. Oh, dollar bill.
Contrary to what you're willing to tell Blaze Media, you used to do that a lot, didn't you?
That's true. No, he's actually said that on air. I know you probably don't listen to him, Stephen A., but yeah, he used to give it up. All right.
After all, that's the only chance you had of getting some.
Oh, my God, Becky. Look at the shit is this.
Needless to say,
y'all are silly.
Probably didn't work for you either. Because if anybody needs something, it's you.
The unbutton, the side post. This shit is fresh. It's choreographed. It's calculated. It's fresh. That's why he sits on top, man. Oh, this is going to be funny. This is
Cam Newton.
Oh, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. You can't play it all.
Next time, my brother, because you know I love you. You going to interview somebody and bring me up? Don't just sit there and let them talk shit. Ask questions. Let them prove it.
He did ask questions. He did push back, but at the same time, like respectfully, like Stephen A., let's not do this. Because look, your power position and Cam's on your show. HR could be listening right now. You better chill. Second of all, don't turn this into a Cam, why don't you push back and talk for me conversation? Because you got checked by LeBron and you didn't talk for yourself. On top of that, you went around and kept talking after you had your moment to talk to him. So in the moment, you know how it goes with an interview. You push back, but at the same time, you don't want to attack him. Because frankly, I'm trying to be informed. Don't throw this on Cam because you're mad at Jason. Don't displace that aggression.
I'm a fraud? How? What facts do you have? I'm sitting there doing an interview with Glenn Bessinger the other day, and I talked about how growing up as a teenager, I saw a few people get murdered. Not like literally, you hear gunshots, oh shit, you turn around and somebody's gone.
That's not seeing somebody get murdered. Let me stop. That means you heard or you knew somebody who got murdered. But I understand what's seen. You can get lost in that, but you're getting the benefit of the doubt, and you're playing that one up when we know you. Never mind.
I'm lying about that according to Jason Whitlock, like he was in Hollis, Queens, New York 40 plus years ago. How would he know? I'm a fraud, and do you believe this or that? I'm a fraud. How do you know? I didn't write my own book. How do you know? If you're going to bring me up and you're somebody that's in my...
Wow. Tough sledding there, man. That was fascinating. There's so much more to it. We may do a part 2, not sure. I got to find some more fodder in there. But what I really want everyone to see, and I think this is a great battle of dynamics in this world, because most people are going to be, bear with me, most people in this world are going to be closer to a Jason Whitlock than a Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith has unique success. Not success, unique success. Like 0.0000, keep going, and then you get a 1 at the end. Success, right? So to try and even aspire, let alone acquire that, good luck. But someone did. His name is Stephen A. Smith and others. What Jason Whitlock has is success. With a pivot, with a detour, whatever you want to call it, because I know I was at Fox with him. He walked out on Fox. They didn't fire him. They were like, come back. And he was like, nah, I'm good. On a different pursuit. to do what he wanted to do. And most people are going to have the adversity, going to have the issues that come with it. I'm not talking about how they get down. They both get down in different ways, right? But fundamentally, this is a conversation of, oh, Stephen A. Smith, you're a liar. And you've lied your way to the top. And Jason Whitlock, oh, you such a Christian and good guy, but why are you doing all these bad things and attacking all these people? And look at you. We used to do the same thing. I'm beating you now. I'm lapping you. You must be doing it wrong, even though it's your choice. But you're still successful. You're just not me. See how that all is tangled up in that spider web? Fascinating right there. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think and tell me if you want a part 2. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio. Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation. So